Hello everyone, welcome to Philosophy Talk number. I have no clue. But today I have a very truthful video for you because I am going to be talking about the truth. Hi, my name is Juliet and welcome to my space. The truth is an interesting subject because the truth doesn't really exist, does it? It's funny how we always argue and we always fight to push our own agenda on people or onto people. And it's funny that we think that we have it and know it, the absolute best. Whoa, what the hell was that? It's funny that most of us, including myself, think that we have found the absolute truth to life. And we have found the answers to everything, whilst the only thing that we have found answers to are the problems or the things that we keep ourselves busy with in our lives. We don't actually know anything, and we don't really know the truth because the truth doesn't exist. The absolute truth doesn't exist. There are things that happen. Then people will lie about it maybe, and you will find out the truth about it, but there is not really an absolute truth. There's just perception. Now you have many different quotes about this from a lot of interesting thinkers over the years. I'll edit some on the screen right now for you. You can check them out a little bit. Just looking at the time because you're taking a long time. Yeah. New watch. That's quite nice. Bottom line is, truth doesn't exist. Video done. No, just kidding. But I myself also am a pusher of my own truth in situations onto people. I'm not perfect. Hell no, I'm not perfect. I have learned the hard way and I'm still learning the hard way. Once in my lifetime, I was a vegetarian. I was a vegan. I have done everything or every single diet. But I was a vegetarian and I thought that I had found the absolute truth to life because my stomach aches were less. I was losing weight. I felt good about what I was doing. I felt good about helping the planet, all the usual stuff. And I felt a lot lighter, after dinner because I wasn't really eating that much meat. So I was just eating lighter foods. And I thought that I had found the absolute truth to life. And I was pushing that onto most of all my parents, saying like, oh, this is amazing, you should do this. Like, do you know how badly animals are treated? I would show them clips, and in retrospect I'm like, wow, that is not who I am anymore, like at all. I am a meat eater now, by the way. But it's not something that I want to do to people, no matter what the subject is. So I learned the hard way. Most people learn the hard way because we humans fight about everything because we think we are always right. But it is when you let that go, and because we're not really like, when you're in a discussion with someone or just a heated conversation, and you're both screaming or saying to each other what is right and what you think is the truth and how many people are dying in what country and what we should do about it, and the elderly need help and what we should do about it, and this and that and this. We're not really focusing on the subject anymore. We're just kind of trying to be right about that subject. And I'm not saying that wanting to help people is bad, because everyone does it from a standpoint that we want to help people. Most of us anyway. There are toxic people out there who manipulate. There are always going to be toxic people. But I think that most of us become toxic in a way too. We do it from the right intentions and we do it from our hearts, but the way it comes across, it's just not productive at all. And especially now, just in this day and age where people think they know everything. I mean, and I'm not excluded from that. At some times, I do think that I know it all. I do think that I have found the answer to a lot of subjects. And I'm like, you want to try this because it helped me so much. But what if we just stopped focusing on other people so much? Because that's what it's about. Doesn't matter what the subject is. Doesn't matter. What if we just stopped doing that and just focused on ourselves and realized how far we could actually come in what we want, in what we want to have in life, and in what fields we want to succeed? Because if we stop focusing so much on being right and actually starting to focus on ourselves and what we want, a lot of us would have successes. We would not be stuck in a life that we don't want. And that is just it's a shift of focus. It's something that has to be practiced because most of us are not used to that. But it's something that can be done. And that is the message that I wanted to say to you in this video. Because we only have X amount of energy a day, and we spend most of our energy on other people, it's not really going to be productive for ourselves. But like, as I said, I'm not perfect. I'm still learning all of this. I'm just saying that there is no absolute truth. There is none. And if you really, really think about it, this is a subject that is like, you have to just think about so many times in order to get it, and I'm still getting it too. There is just perceptions of people, because someone will think something is right and I will think that it's wrong. But just because I think that it's wrong doesn't mean it is wrong. And you can fill that in how you want on any subject that you choose, because I'm not here to propel more arguments or to say things that don't really matter anyways. And it really doesn't matter what the subject is. It really doesn't, because I'm not trying to be right about anything anymore. And this was a short video, something that is interesting to talk about, because it's like a thing that a lot of us try to do all the time to each other, whilst we should help each other find truths and learn from each other. So thank you very much for listening to me. I hope you like this, and leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel, and have a nice day. Goodbye.